What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here with you back to another episode of Road to Ranked, and I am losing my voice because of the last episode. If you guys missed that, I highly advise, I haven't said this yet, go watch that episode before you watch this one. It was the best. It was the best, and I don't want to spoil it in this video, so please pause this one, go back in the playlist and watch that one. But today we are here. I've switched up my team just a little bit again because I want to keep things fresh during this time. I've decided to bring a Politoed instead of a Rotom Wash, which of course isn't as hard of a check to the Talonflames. However, it does set up the rain, which helps Superior with fire weakness, helps Gyarados hit harder if I want it to. And then I also brought our Tyranitar, which is going to be our check to Talonflame. It is a choice banded Tyranitar, so it is going to hit like a truck. I always questioned why, and then we're going to find out in today's episode probably, why people don't choice band Tyranitar more. Because super strong, has naturally super high special defense thanks to the Sandstorm, and I think that we can go ahead and snag some W's today. We are currently, what are we? I believe we are, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 6 and 3. I think we're 6 and 3. This team looks, so guys, this is an OU team. This is literally just an OU team, just ready to wreck our face. And unfortunately, we got rid of our, I don't know what we got rid of. Okay. Venusaur, Togekiss, Thundurus, Chansey, Gliscor, and Scizor. So we don't have, we got rid of all of our fire type moves is what I'm trying to say. So we can't really hit the Scizor for anything too crazy. I don't think we packed superpower on our Tyranitar. He's definitely bringing the Scizor, so we have to do something about that. I think the best thing we can do for that is bring Politoed Gyarados. Yeah, I think that's the best thing we could do. I think he's gonna lead the Thundurus. This stinks. This is not good. This is really bad for us, actually. This is really bad. This matchup's really garbage. Or we're just not gonna think about it. We're gonna go Politoed, Gyarados, Gardevoir. We're not gonna be able to Mega Evolve our Gyarados today. I really need to. I think I should just switch out the Sharpedo. But honestly, the Dragon Dance is still scary. Like even without Mega Evolving, the Dragon Dance is just so much scarier than Sharpedo. So I don't know if I want to switch it out yet. We'll see how today goes, and then maybe we'll switch it out for the Sharpedo instead. Remember, all these suggestions were done by you guys on Twitter. That's why I was really excited to see someone suggest choice banded Tyranitar because I haven't seen anyone use it. No, we're gonna see the Thundurus here. We saw that Master Ball, and we see a Politoed. Now, don't ask me why I thought this was smart when I knew he was gonna lead with the Thundurus. Don't ask me why. Truth is, I just want to get the rain up. I just like the rain. I just like the rain. I think that Scald's actually stronger now. Scald is stronger in the rain. Isn't that weird? I'm gonna click Scald. I'm gonna let him Thunderbolt me. He's gonna taunt me. He thinks we're perish songing. He thinks we're perish songing. Okay, we can work with this. Get the burn, 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 get the burn. Oh my gosh, that's not a lot of damage. And that's no burn. Okay. I really can't switch out of the Gardevoir. I have to let Politoed go down. That's what's a shame. Is Scald actually stronger? I think it is. I think we're just really, really weak. I think we're just insanely, insanely weak. Scald is base 80, goes to 120, then in the rain goes to 160. Nope, Ice Beam is stronger. So we could have 2-hit KO'd him. We probably can't now. Let's go for the Ice Beam and see if we live this T-Bolt. He's gonna Thunder Wave us. He just doesn't want to kill us. Doesn't want to kill us. Does not want to kill us. Ice Beam, and this might pick up the knockout. This might pick up the knockout without popping that citrus. No, it's not going to. There's the citrus berry right there. All right, well, he is in Scald range, so I'd much rather go for Scald if for some reason he clicks Volt Switch instead. We've seen Taunt, we've seen Thunder Wave, maybe he only has, he has Swagger. This is literally a non-offensive Thundurus is what we're facing right now. Non-offensive Thundurus, and this is the kind of jank you'll see in battlespot sometimes. But Politoed, you will break through confusion, you will break through paralyzed because we are destined. Okay, you're not gonna do that. That's fine. That's fine. Politoed's taunt wears off. Nah, haha. Now he's nervous. He's probably gonna go for taunt again. We're gonna Scald. He's gonna withdraw. Okay, please show me the Scizor. And please, no, that's not Scizor. Scizor has the triangle. We're gonna see the Venusaur here. That stinks. Snap out of confusion. We use Scald. Can we get a burn? Ice Beam would have been great. I think that's a crit too. It's not a crit. No burn, man. What the heck? All right, we have to hard switch out of the Gardevoir now. Hard switch out of the Gardevoir. The Thundurus is really low, and luckily we see that it's not doing much other than status and what have you. So we can go out of the Gardevoir here. We do have the Psyshock. We're gonna trace the Overgrow. So Night Energy Ball that I'm packing. Now we're gonna Mega Evolve. No, we're not gonna Mega Evolve. My opponent's gonna Mega Evolve. Kind of hoping we see the Giga Drain because I was just sitting in there with the Politoed, so I don't think he'd go for the Sludge Bomb. Goes for the Leech Seed. Okay. This is not the best. This is not the best because it's just not the best. I'm gonna have to click Psyshock here. I don't really have an option. Don't really have an option, unfortunately. It's not gonna knock you out. Darn it, I could have subbed. Like, if the Leech Seed didn't connect, I could have subbed. Or if the Gardevoir was out and then the Venusaur came out, I could have subbed and predicted the Leech Seed. It's okay though, we just have to get damage off on this thing and let him knock out my Gardevoir. It's unfortunate, but with this Thundurus being pretty low, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with all of this. Psyshock, whoo! That is damage. Here comes the Sludge Bomb. We are going down. We are going downtown. Clearly this thing is, oh wow. Wow. The Leech Seed, I think just enough to pick up the knockout. We live it on 5. We live it on 5, and that's divine. So, in case he has something that wants to switch into Psyshock, I'm going to go for a Hyper Voice, just in case. Hyper Voice will take him out, so it's really not that big of a deal. He wants to keep that Venusaur alive. Gonna go out into the Gliscor. I don't know why I said Gliscor. And this Hyper Voice should do the trick to this Gliscor. So beautiful turn. We're still gonna be alive because the Leech Seed is here. My opponent pretty much has to go out into the Thundurus at this point, which means we got this thing in the bag. We ended up pulling this one out. I thought for sure we were gonna lose. Because there's no reason for us to stay in and risk it. We might as well just go into the Politoed in case he wants to T-Wave me, because he probably does, so the Venusaur can outspeed me, which I don't want. So let's go ahead and go out into the Politoed. We're actually just gonna see a T-Bolt. Well then, we are living. The rain is going to stop. That's a little unfortunate. I think we just lost. I'm face palming so hard right now. We actually just lost. There's no way for me to win this. There's no way for me to win this. We just lost. I can't believe that. I cannot believe we just lost. Because I can't Mega Evolve my Gyarados, and he's got Thunderbolt, and I can't believe I just did that. I cannot believe I just did that. And there's no reason. The Venusaur is so low that the Gyarados could have finished him off with an EQ. That was just straight greed. That was just straight greed. I'm gonna click Crunch. Unless he forgets that we already Mega Evolved. That's the only way. And if he clicks T-Wave. That's literally the only way we win. And it's going to happen. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this right now. That is crazy. That is crazy. I can't believe that we have the chance to take this one. That is insane. Now, if this Venusaur has Synthesis, we can still take it. We just need a little bit of luck. We have to get a defense drop if he has Synthesis. We do see Synthesis, so we need a little bit of luck. We need defense drops, which aren't too. I think they're 20%. They're 20%. So we just gotta break through 25% and then get our 20%. This is not stab. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, what am I doing? I'm gonna EQ. I still can't win this. I still can't win this. Even with that. Oh my gosh, and the T-Wave was actually the safer play. Unless I was Lumberry. I could have been Lumberry, man. I could have been Lum. Why didn't you predict Lum? I'm going for D-Dance at this point. There's no reason. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. We're gonna do slow and painful. All right. So Leech Seed, Synthesis, what? Giga Drain and Sludge Bomb? So I should have just been clicking Dragon Dance this entire time. All right. We have to see how much a Sludge Bomb does. I think we need to get to +2 with D-Dance and then crit Earthquake. That's what we need. We could do that. That's easy mode. That is easy mode. Sludge Bomb. Okay, not even gonna Giga Drain. Sludge Bomb. Okay, there's a D-Dance. All right. So we should be able to live. Oh no, because the Leech Seed. We're not even gonna live another Sludge Bomb. Oh my gosh, I'm so triggered that we lost this one. I am so tilted. Like, my opponent's team was absolutely terrifying. I get that. But we should have won. All we had to really do was stay in with Gardevoir and just let it go down. That's all we had to do. If we would have just stayed in with Gardevoir and then gone out into Politoed and then taken that out. And then, well, no, because then Venusaur would come in with Synthesis anyway. It would Synthesis anyway. So we lost as soon as Gardevoir went down low. Oh, wait a minute. Gardevoir was our last Pokemon, not Politoed. Crit? Crit maybe? A little bit of critical hit? I don't deserve it. All right. I don't know why I'm tilted so hard. I don't know why I played that so poorly, guys. I played that the worst I've ever played on my channel, I think. No, that's not true. I've played much worse than that. I've played much worse than that. All right, we have to get 2 wins right now. Or we have to get at least 1 because we're running out. We're already 10 minutes deep. That was a long battle. That was a long, grueling battle. It was only a 1-0, so I'm not too upset. But I'm upset with how I performed. For sure. We got this next one. We got this next one easy peasy. That team was scary. I think team preview literally tilted me. I even hyper voiced the Gliscor down. Like, he beat me with 2 Pokemon. It's just because I brought 2 water types against a Thundurus like a fool. That's all it was. It was bringing 2 water types against a Thundurus. Like, why would you do that ever? Why would you do that ever? Honestly, Tyranitar would have done the work. Oh! Oh man, Ryzen. We're going up against Ryzen, who's got Arcanine, Gyarados, Pidgeot, Greninja, Fortress, and Electros. And unfortunately, we don't have our fire type move. After this, I'm bringing Garchomp back. Garchomp has that Fire Fang, which will catch people off guard. Garchomp would love this team. Outrage for days after the Fortress is down. Looking at this. I think we should go with Lopunny over Gardevoir. We're gonna lead Lopunny. He's got 2 Intimidators, son of a gun. That makes me want to go Gardevoir. We're gonna go Gardevoir. We are going to go Tyranitar for that Pidgeot, and we will go... Superior really isn't too good here. Politoed is hot trash. Politoed's coming right off the team. Yeah, I'm gonna go Superior anyway. YOLO Swag 96. When you can Leaf Storm, you just Leaf Storm. I can get the +2, then I can take out that Arcanine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It will be fine. You know what I really love on Battlespot? I love Gothitelle. I love, what is it? What is Milotic's ability? When you intimidate it, its special attack goes up by 2. Can't remember. All right, so we see the Gyarados versus the Gardevoir. Pretty good matchup for us. We know we outspeed. We can Mega Evolve and get a Hyper Voice off. We're gonna get the Intimidate and actually intimidate this thing. So it's gonna switch out. The question is, well, not question, but it'll switch out into the Fortress, and I believe Fortress resists Fairy. Does Bug resist Fairy? I always think that Bug resists Fairy, and I don't know if I think that because it's true or because it's one of my shady isms that I just gargle. Because at that point, it's still worth going for Hyper Voice. I'm just gonna go for the Hyper Voice. I could sub up. No, we're gonna go for Hyper Voice. We're just gonna get super damage off. He's gonna stay in. What? That's crazy. That's insane. You're intimidated. You're intimidated. Are you special? Are you gonna Choice Scarf? Choice Scarf Gyarados. Gyarados using Scald is terrifying. Life Orbed. Oh, you know, because I'm not base 100 yet, Shady. All right, Gyarados got a Scald off with his Life Orb, and that was it. Done. Done. Had that thing run Thunder Wave, we would have been in trouble. Arcanine's gonna come out. Okay, that's a little scary. We're intimidated twice, by the way. Our Gardevoir's at -2 attack. We cannot hit anything. We can potentially Psyshock you. I actually think that's the best play. He did not bring the Fortress no matter what. So the question is, nah, you know what? No, we can't. Tyranitar's gonna get blown back by this thing anyway. Oh my gosh, my whole team's gonna get blown back by this thing. All right, we have to Psy Shock. We have to Psy Shock. I can't risk. Oh, you're gonna knock me out anyway. You're banded. You're definitely banded. Watch this damage. I'm gone. I'm blown back. I'm blown back. I didn't even think about the possibility of ban. We already saw the Life Orb, so this thing is definitely gonna be banded. It could be Expert Belt, but it could also be Assault Vest. Oh my gosh, my throat is done. My throat is dunzo funzo. That's it. Sandstorm does kick up. And I guess we just go for Stone Edge. Let's just go for Stone Edge. He's going to withdraw the Arcanine, so it is definitely Choice Banded. And we're going to see Electros. Electros is going to get hit by a Stone Edge that's base 100 stab. It's a crit! It's a high crit move though, so don't get triggered. It's a high crit move. We're fine. We are fine and divine. Arcanine's gonna come out. We're gonna get intimidated, which of course is unfortunate. But he's gonna lock himself to close combat. He's gonna lock himself to close combat, and this is going to be interesting. Oh no, Flare Blitz. Ooh, girl! That is doing diddly squat, my friend. You made the read, and you made the read fast. You definitely made the read fast, but I had to go with the thought process that you're banded. It's the only way I win. It's super effective. Intimidate does not matter. We don't need a second crit. Down goes the Arcanine. So we lost one, won one, and we have time to go for one more. We have time to go for one more. I don't even know. Check the description if you want to see what our current record is before this episode, and then you'll know that we lost one, won one, and we'll see if we can get a positive win ratio today. Let's see if we can do that. I would like to continue battling. Very much so. Very, very much so. In party. Challenge. Let's get it. Let's get it. Okay. 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 1601. I feel you, big dog. I feel you. I see you. I am you. Okay. Lucario, Talonflame, Breloom, Sableye, Mawile, and Hippowdon. This is not good for us. The Lucario Talonflame combo is 3 real, 5 me. I want to bring the Gardevoir. I have to bring the Gardevoir, which means that my opponent has to bring the Mawile. So who does best against Mawile? Tyranitar does outspeed, I believe. Can get an EQ off. I think Gyarados does really well against the Mawile. We're gonna go with Gyarados. I think that we should go with not Mega Gyarados from now on. But I think Gyarados Intimidate is too clutch. And I kind of do want to rock out with the Superior. I'm going to go Gyarados, Gardevoir, and Superior. We got GGS going here. Global. Gotta stink. That's what we got. I feel like this is going to be a long one. He's got a Sableye. Potentially recover up with that Prankster. Not going to be a fun time at all. At all, even. It's not going to be a fun time at all. And I'm hay as well. I'm also hay. I am definitely hay right now. I think this will be one of the last episodes I record before going to grab a lunch. And maybe I'll do some editing before then, and we'll be good to go. Let's see. We can go ahead and get issued a challenge. Gyarados leading the pack as my opponent goes ahead and leads with the Sableye. So that is really bad for us because we could see a Will-O-Wisp here. We could definitely see a Will-O-Wisp. I'm going to switch right out into Gardevoir because I think we're going to see a Will-O-Wisp. I don't mind Gardevoir getting burned. I mean, it's not the best, but it is not the worst by any means, by any stretch of the imagination. Trace that Prankster. Yo, we have Prankster sub right now. We see the Willow. Yo, I kind of real talk want to get this Prankster sub up just because, like, how often do you get to do that? Oh man, I'm so tempted. I am so tempted. He would switch out into the Talonflame, which would still take a butt ton. Yo, let's get this Prankster sub up. I want to get this Prankster sub up so bad. No! I got greedy. You did not switch out. You did not switch out. Maybe you went for Taunt. Maybe you went for Taunt. Misplaying. We're going to sub up. That stinks. We're going to see a Metal Burst, and it fails. Woo! Baby! You know, I don't even think the Metal Burst is a good idea, man. Unless, you're withdrawing. That's it. We got it. The Prankster sub Gardevoir. Out comes the Mawile. Listen, I know you resist this. I get it, but it's still a Hyper Voice. It is still a crazy amount of damage. Look at that. Look at that. How is this legal? How is this legal, Pokemon? I don't understand. I don't get it. I'm gonna Hyper Voice again. You can Sucker Punch me and break my sub if you want. That's fine. I'm still getting rid of a Mega Mawile. And I'm guessing 100% that Sableye is definitely Focus Sash. So I have to decide what I want to do. We're gonna see the Sucker Punch here. It's gonna take out our sub, of course. It is neutral, it's not super effective, but it's a Mega Mawile. So our sub's gonna fade. If we had Will-O-Wisp on our Gardevoir, we would have been set for days. Set for days. But we got to trade. Oh, if we could have crit last turn. It was a crit, by the way. If we could have went ahead and, because now Sableye comes in. I mean, it's really cute using Metal Burst. Don't get me wrong. It is really, really cute. I think that's adorable. Focus Sash Metal Burst. I think that's really fun. The truth is that I'm not gonna let it happen. I'm gonna go out into Superior here because I don't think I can take out this Sableye with anything else. I'm not confident in anything else. So we should see a failed Metal Burst here as well. It's gonna fail. And honestly, if Superior has to take one, that's not a big deal. I'm gonna glare this thing. I'm gonna glare this thing. We're gonna get Will-O-Wisp, that's fine. I'm gonna glare him so that we can get some full paras on the Prankster recovery. It's kind of the only way I can see myself out of this situation. Granted, the Leaf Storms are gonna be fire. They're gonna be flames. Despite what you may have heard, the Leaf Storms are flames. And now we should just be able to go ahead and Leaf Storm away. Even if he switches into Talonflame, I'm not too worried. I should be really worried, but I'm not too worried. I have a Gyarados in the back. This thing is paralyzed now. We're playing smart. We got clutch plays coming through. This is, oh my gosh, that's so much damage. Metal Burst. Bye Superior. Really cool move. Really, really cool move to see. But it's okay. It's okay. Let's go ahead and go out into the Gardevoir here. I know you have Prankster, but it doesn't matter because even if you recover, Hyper Voice will take you out. I just needed to break that Sash, essentially. It stinks that Superior was used to break the Sash. I could have done it a little more gracefully instead of going for the Leaf Storm, but it was Flames. I had to go for it. Instead of going for the Leaf Storm, I could have gone for the Dragon Pulse, potentially lived the Metal Burst, but it's all good in the hood. I think it's really cute seeing the Metal Burst, but this is, if the Leaf Storm did that much, man, how much do you think this Hyper Voice is gonna do? Like, I'm not gonna, what else am I gonna click? What else am I gonna click when I have a Mega Gardevoir? I have to click Hyper Voice. If I already did the Prankster sub, I have to click Hyper Voice. Obviously. Gardevoir does get hurt by its burn, and we should be pretty Gucci. Out comes the Breloom, whose Mach Punch will not take me out. The Mach Punch will not take me out. Oh, you're not even gonna go for it. Don't tell me this is Focus Sash. I'll be a little salty. Okay, good. Down goes the Breloom, and Gardevoir coming through, like I said in the last episode, I believe it was, the strongest special attacker that you could bring. It's the best. It's just so good. I love it. But that's going to bring us to the end of this episode of Road to Rank. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to hit subscribe down below so you don't miss any of our content. I love you so much, but I'm going to get the hashtag out of here. Have yourselves a good day. But above all else, keep it shady.